Alright, so welcome back to another episode of the Bago Show. My name is Ed. I'm here with my cousin Alex.
What's good?
And my brother Uli.
Monkey.
I think he's ready for the Godzilla movie.
Almost, Uli.
Almost
there.
Be patient, little buddy.
Little buddy. Take it easy there, pal.
Real quick before we jump into anything, I just wanted to beat Alex to it.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be Ed's theory time now.
Oh, shit. Finally. I knew I was going to get to you guys one day.
And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I saw it pop up on social media the other day. And I was like, well, I'm going to just bring it up to them, see what they say or what they think. But have you guys ever heard of the Senpaku or Senpaku theory?
No.
So it's a Japanese thing, right?
Of course.
So it's Senpaku means 3 whites and refers to a Japanese superstition, which means an eye in which the white part is visible below or above the iris. So, for example, the yin, it's like yin and yang one. Like the yin senpaku means that you have white under your pupil.
Doesn't everybody have white underneath their pupil?
No, well, for example, look at mine. Can you
the entire eye is white.
Can you see white under it?
I just see darkness.
Like what I'm saying? Yes.
Like your eyelid, you're saying?
No, for example,
what'd you say?
Obviously,
your eyelid is covering the white?
Yeah, well, you see how it's covering it?
Right.
So all you pretty much see is just my pupil. There's white on the sides, obviously.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Yeah, all I see is your pupil. I don't see any white.
Yeah, well.
Oh, wake up, Ed.
All you see is my lids. But it says that the yin is when it's extra white on the bottom.
Okay.
Right? And then
So
the yang.
like if I'm looking up.
Yeah, well. But even when you look up, it's not like there's a lot of
yeah, it's
white in it.
It's still almost like your what's the color of your eye called?
So the iris?
Is that the iris?
The iris, the whole thing.
So even your iris is still touching your bottom eyelid.
Yeah, the iris.
Unless you're just straight up you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well.
But even when you're looking up, it's still kind of touching the bottom, right?
Yeah, well. So when it's the other one, the yang, it's the one on top. And supposedly it says that if you have white under it, it just says that it's associated with a tragic destiny.
Oh, shit.
People, as an example, use Marilyn Monroe or John F. Kennedy. And when I, on this one, it doesn't have it.
Mine is just
and on this one, it doesn't have it, but when I saw it, I saw a picture of John F. Kennedy, and it just looks like he just has extra white under his eye like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He just colored his eyelids white.
So it's just you could tell it's just a lot of white under it. So
he's a lot of yin.
Yeah, he's a yin with a G at the end.
Oh, I thought it was a yin yang, or is it yin yang?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then at least on this, so I don't know. But on the yang one, I thought because the other one was it's with a tragic destiny or whatever. I thought the other one was gonna be good, but it's not.
It's worse.
It's just it's commonly associated. This is the yang. It's commonly associated with madness and violence and linked to sociopaths. An example is Charles Manson.
And that's what when you have white on top.
On top, yeah. So when you guys walked in, I was just looking at your eyes, see how you guys looked, and you guys were like, "Hey, what's going on?"
I'm all sociopath because I just knocked on the door instead of using the doorbell.
Yeah, I was just cleaning my knife. He's like, he's clean.
He's clean. But I was I'm gonna just bring it up to them just to see what they think, because I've never really I don't know,
stared into people's eyes.
Yeah, well, I've never stared into people's eyes, so not every time.
Yeah, I don't like that social awkwardness either.
I just be
stop looking at me.
I just don't even talk to people.
I just stay home.
I know.
Social distance.
Well, that's the thing. The other time that I went with Alex, on the way back, we stopped for a pickup at Walmart. So I was just Alex doesn't even interact with people when he shouts. So
nope.
He just I'm gonna just
you know how inside you have the button for the trunk. Yeah. He opens it. Hey, you guys just shut it when you're done.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's how it is.
Can't stand y'all.
I had never ever done one. So I didn't know how it was, and that's how it is. Well, they just come up and Alex is just he cracked just a little bit so they can hear us.
With the windows extremely tinted,
yeah, just
and
a little bit of his
you just see his
window.
eye,
just so they can see my yin and yang.
Yeah, well, and then they said his name, he's yes, and then he just popped the.
It is I.
He just popped the hood, and then they put everything in there, and we're just chilling right there, waiting like that, and then they were done, and we just
yo, hey Alex, they've been gone for 30 minutes already.
He's huh? He's half asleep.
Well, I guess I got started too early.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I was I want to beat Alex to a theory.
Right.
Catch him off guard. I was but I gotta come up with one that's
So then let's see our eyes right now. Mm-hmm. So you don't have any whites either on top or bottom.
Yeah. Well,
so what does that mean?
That means I'm just
you're completely
I'm an angel. I'm a saint.
An alien. Uli the same? How are mine?
Depression.
Yours are the same as ours, well.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're just, I thought I had like one or the other.
I thought I was a killer.
I wanted to be a sociopath.
Well, the thing is too is like, for example, like I know my eyes are kind of like low and stuff, and like Uli's kind of, but like yours are
kind of.
It's because like
Uli's are just all.
They're completely.
No, I'm just going. It's because like what I'm trying to get to is like Alex just looks like his are fucking almost closed. What?
Really?
Yeah, he's just.
And then gradually
he's
gets
like,
closer.
How do I look? And I'm like,
Yo, open them so I can see you.
I didn't even know you had fucking eyes.
Wow, I actually have blue eyes.
Uli's like, your eyes have a little green in them.
Yeah, ooh, cute. He's
What adorable. So what an adorable chocolate man.
He does. Have you seen that new meme going around? How everybody's just like. They do that thing. They bite their bottom lip and then, they picture like you doing that to Alex when you saw his eyes like that. But did you guys see like the new Space Jam, like the Lola Bunny?
Yeah.
How they're just saying like
people are mad.
People are mad because she doesn't look how she looked in the first one,
like in the 90s.
All like sexy and revealing.
Yeah,
and shit.
we're just like, ooh, yeah. You know, now it's just like. Oh, she plays basketball. Like, it's cool.
No, well, imagine they made her like they did back in the day. They would fucking cancel Space Jam and shit.
Why?
Because people would complain, like you're sexualizing, females, and how come LeBron James don't have booty shorts? How come it has to be the females?
I mean, if they want to put
Bugs Bunny over there with like a long ass,
if they want to put like booty shorts on all of them, on everybody, I mean, so we can, everybody can enjoy what they like. Well, that's all good with me. I don't care. Well,
no, I agree.
I'll be like, ooh, look at Tweety. Ooh,
Tweety's a boy, Ed.
Not to me.
And. Well, one of the problems that we're having, did you see that like Texas is going to open up 100%?
Oh, really?
Like the masks aren't going to be mandatory there anymore.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Did you hear about it?
No.
Yeah, supposedly like they opened it and it's 100% like you don't need a mask. But there's a lot of companies that are in Texas releasing statements that they're still going to.
So is it mandatory for every business to not allow masks? Or to not mandate masks?
What they're saying is like, for example...
Like, I think you can just go out and like not have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Like, you can be walking around at the park. You can be walking down the street without a mask on. But
which is like how it is here anyways.
Yeah, if I were to go to the park, I ain't going to take my mask.
But the thing is like how you're saying, and I understand what you're saying. I guess that's how it's going to be, where it's going to be difficult for people who have businesses because like if they have to follow a certain protocol where they have to wear a mask or require a mask, and people are going to walk in and be like, it's not required. You know what I mean?
But they might be like, it's our policy.
Yeah. And that's what people are releasing statements on. People that are in Texas, like businesses are like we know Texas is saying that it's not required, but we're still following the CDC procedure or whatever. And they put a picture of it saying that like it's still required or whatever.
Do you guys plan on wearing masks for the rest of your lives?
Probably, to be honest.
Really?
Just because I enjoy it,
Yeah.
Not that I enjoy it, but like to be honest, at this point, I'm used to it now,
Yeah.
What would make you not wear a mask?
What do you mean?
Like, because you're saying that you would wear a mask for the rest of your life already.
Yeah.
But what would make you not wear one? Like, to feel comfortable to not wear one?
Oh, like, it's not like I'm going to wear one because I feel uncomfortable. Like, I would just wear one just because, like, the same thing that we brought up last time, where, like, I don't really have to, like, show too much emotion, and I don't really have to, like, do a lot of shit, you know what I mean? I got a mask on.
You have to be fake.
Like, yeah, well. So, like, that's the reason, and I'm not saying I would wear, like, let's say everything gets lifted, everything's okay. It's not like I'm going to be, like, a mask all the time, 100%, you know what I mean? But it'll just be, like, I already have them, and every once in a while, like, cause I bought black masks. And I'm just like, black goes with everything. So, like, I'll just wear a mask. I'll just throw it on, like, when we go places. Well. Yeah. But, like, if we go eat somewhere, it's like I'm going to, like, put my mask on and then take it off, when everything's cleared and everything. Like, I'm not going to keep following those procedures. Just, like, if we go somewhere, I'm going to just throw it on. If I get tired, I'll just take it off. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking, like, once everything, like, clears up, I'm probably stop wearing a mask.
Yeah, me too. But, I mean, how would, like, that's something that I was talking to Nikki about. Like, how are you going to know when it's cleared up? Exactly. When there's 0 cases, like there hasn't been a case in how long? Is a week good? A month? A year?
Well, I guess if it becomes more like the flu, where it's kind of like, just go get your shot, you'll be good. Like, you're not going to die from it.
Well, the flu, people die from the flu every year. Like a grip of people die from the flu. And I think that's how COVID's. And COVID, I feel it might be here forever already. Yeah. I feel like it's just going to be one of those things like either it's all year round or maybe become seasonal, like how the flu is. And then they're also saying that the flu season this past season didn't hit as hard as it usually does.
Because people are wearing their masks.
Because people are wearing their masks. Well, and fucking washing their hands and staying home or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
And keeping their distance.
So, I mean, it's obviously working. Yeah, but, like, how come it's not working for COVID? Well?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? What the fuck? It's all in our genes. Everybody has COVID already. It's just a matter of time when it just, like,
activates.
Yeah, it just activates and shit.
When it decides to kill you.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Have you had
your vaccine? You just hear like a boom, like a bottle break. I'm just like, Alex had to leave.
Yeah.
Have you had your vaccine yet or not?
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a chance to get it. Or even
for COVID?
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't gotten it. But I'm gonna assume I'm gonna get it.
What? Have you got your vaccine yet for COVID? I'm just like, well.
No, for the flu, too. Do you guys get the flu shot?
No, I haven't
had the flu shot since like middle school or something.
I've never had the flu shot yet since like at least since like middle school probably.
Yeah, I get the flu shot.
See?
Yeah, I haven't had it in a while.
I just feel like, to be honest, because I don't really like, get vaccines and shit like that. Like with my luck, I just feel like if I go and get like either one, like, the vaccine for COVID or the vaccine for the flu, like I'm just gonna have like symptoms or like side effects and shit. You know what I mean?
Allergic reaction. He starts
arm.
He starts seizing and shit. You all die.
I grow like a third arm and you know what I mean? Like an extra hand and shit. I'm just like, damn. How crazy.
That would be fucking nuts. Imagine that shit.
That'd be pretty cool having a third arm.
For what? I mean, let's say you had a third arm. What would you use it for? Like, let's say right now.
I could be a better worker, dude.
Yeah, well, I can edit quicker. Use my two hands over here, the other one over here.
He's like, I could be doing this while jacking off.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Might as well get like 5 then, so you can.
Well, can I decide where the arm goes?
Fuck.
So, did you finish WandaVision?
Of course.
Yeah, I just finished it today too.
Oh, you finished the whole thing?
Yeah, well, I was caught up the whole time.
Oh, well, because the last time we recorded, I didn't think you guys were going to end up watching. Did you watch it?
Nope. But if you guys want to talk about it, I'm all good. Like, even if I get spoiled, I'll still watch it.
You want to talk about it, or should we wait? Are you ever going to watch it?
Yeah, like, even if, like I'm saying, well, like, even if I decide to watch it.
What'd you think about it, really?
I thought it was pretty cool. It was interesting. Like, it felt like a really long movie.
Spoilers, in case anybody's like, what the fuck? But, I mean, by the time this episode comes out, like, if you haven't seen it, like,
yeah,
you're not going to fucking watch it then.
I mean, I haven't watched it, so, like, don't, like, sit there and tell me, like, scene by scene, word by word and shit, but, like, give me kind of like a wrap up of, like,
the
what
entire
happened.
thing?
Yeah, like, what happened.
Well, are you familiar with, like, Wanda from the whole MCU and everything?
Yeah, I know what she is.
So, after
Wanda, pues.
After Endgame, everybody blips back, So, I guess one of the first things she does is try to go look for Vision or whatever.
Oh, let me ask you real quick. Was she one of the ones that blipped back? Like, did she disappear?
Yeah, she disappeared.
I couldn't remember.
Mm-hmm. It starts off like if it's in the 50s, like a 50s show, like a 50s sitcom, like you're watching I Love Lucy, fucking Dick Van Dyke show. It's straight up like that.
That's how it opens.
Yeah, but straight up, like 100. It almost makes you be like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, you're kind of like,
And it plays into the role of like the 50s, 60s sitcom so hard, But weird things happen in the show that just are kind of strange and are kind of like freaky. Well, don't make sense and stuff. So it makes you start like, what the fuck? And then you watch the next one. Kind of adds up a little more, And well, it turns out that Wanda fucking made like a little bubble around this little town named Westview. And she pretty much has everybody like hypnotized and shit. And she's like, controlling everything.
Yeah, like making them play like a certain role, like a certain character.
In the show. And then you can even hear like laughing like a little sitcom and everything. Obviously like military gets involved, but it's like the Marvel military. They're called SWORD and shit. They start experimenting. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck is this and shit, And one of them ended up getting in there. Well, this one character from SWORD. And turns out that they picked up a frequency from like the anomaly. And it's showing the show. Well, so like literally SWORD's watching the TV show of Wanda like that. And pretty much like they're trying to get in there and figuring out what the fuck's going on. But Wanda's like, don't come in here, blah, blah, blah. Basically, this one bitch in the show ends up being a witch too. And that witch is kind of the reason like the weird, strange shit was going on. And she was trying to get Wanda's power.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And by the last episode, Wanda fully becomes like the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, so, she gets like the full power.
Yeah, she gets like her full power.
Like I thought like she already had her full power when she fought Thanos.
Me too. I was already thinking like that's her character.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're leaking more into it, So yeah, she defeats that witch or whatever. just strange. It's pretty strange. You need to watch it.
Yeah,
because like
it's pretty cool. Like I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much as I did.
It's actually pretty hard to explain, huh?
Yeah,
it is. Dude. It's hard to explain. And then, have you ever seen the X-Men movies? You know Quicksilver.
Yeah,
he comes out as Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's fucking mind blowing. Because he's from Fox and shit. You know.
Yeah.
So like when that episode came out, people were theorizing and shit. Like,
but you see that crazy? They see like who he was.
Yeah, his name was
like
Ralph Boner.
Yeah, Ralph Boner. Because people were saying like there's these series like tying into X-Men and like Mephisto or something.
Mephisto.
Oh, Mephisto, and then like it's just like Boner.
yeah. People were theorizing like maybe he's Mephisto, and Mephisto's like the devil of Marvel, you know. And teaming up with that witch and shit. And then like it just turns out like he's Ralph Boner. Yeah. But like it's just weird because like
some random guy, right?
Yeah,
like,
just
like
random guy.
Nobody that ties into like the Marvel.
Yeah, it was. It didn't end up being that Quicksilver.
Yeah, which is weird because like I kind of sucked that. You know?
Yeah. It was kind of like it kind of got me like what the fuck. And then how they played that Ralph character so much, they kept mentioning Ralph throughout the show.
Oh, like her husband.
Yeah.
And
it just turned out to be him. I know it doesn't make any sense to you, Ed, but like
no, yeah, I'll watch it. Like I'm pretty sure I'll watch it eventually because it wrapped up right. Like the season ended or whatever. Price like
give it a chance because like I said, the beginnings.
Yeah, it's kind of slow. Like it's.
You have to get into it.
Yeah.
First episode's 50s, second episode 60s.
Yeah, like it goes on to the modern 2000s.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that I don't know if you remember really like when Monica and Jimmy Woo, he's hilarious too.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
When they go check out the anomaly for the first time.
Yeah.
Remember he's like, oh yeah, well I got called out here because we had a witness from the witness protection program go missing, blah blah blah. They never mention who it is.
Oh, like who went missing?
Yeah, even till like that last episode, they never mentioned it.
But wasn't it just because the whole town was missing, pretty much?
Yeah, but what originally they had called him for was for a missing person.
Oh,
that's why he showed up. And then when he showed up, he was like, "What the fuck? The whole town's missing."
Oh, so they didn't say like who he came for to look for.
And they still haven't said. And it's weird too, Ed, because like they're chilling like kind of from a distance from the town, and then Monica's like, "Why don't you go in there and investigate?" And he's like, "Because it doesn't want me to." He's like, "You feel that, right?" Just fucking weird shit like that, well.
Yeah.
You know, and like,
and it is funny because there's a barrier but you can't see it, and like there's cops standing behind the barrier, and they're like Westview doesn't like that's a town like Westview doesn't exist,
and they're like,
and then they're saying right next to a sign that says Westview,
yeah,
they're like,
but they can't see it because like you know,
and then they're like, well, what town are you from? They're like Eastview.
Yeah, like everybody's like hypnotized, well.
They're like East Side.
And it's crazy because she's like, well, have you contacted anybody of the missing person, you know? And he's just like, yeah. He's like, every known affiliate or whatever of this person we contacted. She's like, let me guess. They don't know where he is or where they are or whatever. And he's like, no, they've never even heard of him. So like, there's all kinds of weird shit that keeps like, on every episode, there's just, you want to see the next one. People are theorizing really that Boner guy, he's the witness protection program dude. The one that went missing originally.
The one that we're looking for originally?
Because if you think about it, that Quicksilver from the X-Men, I don't know if you remember Days of Future Past, he had a little man cave. And then in the last episode, he had his little man cave again. Yeah. And then he was kind of acting the same as Quicksilver from that movie.
I was saying, like, how did he have the power?
I don't know.
Like, that's a weird thing. And like, while we saw like he was being controlled by like the beads or something, like his necklace. Like, I wonder if like she gave him powers through that.
Maybe. I think it's gonna end up being the Quicksilver.
I'm hoping because I thought that was pretty sick.
Because then, like when she's like Ralph Boner, he's like Boner. Yeah. And that's just how he is in the X-Men movies. Well, so he's almost like he would give himself that name. You know, I don't know if you noticed she saw like a light bill or something like that from his house, and like the bill was like stupid high. So people are saying like, oh, he might be the witness protection dude because he's just been home. He can't leave. Well, he's under, fucking watch and shit. Like he's being there. So people are theorizing he might end up coming out to be like, yeah, I'm actually from fucking another multiverse. Yeah, like another universe and shit. I thought the show was going to break into that.
Did you see the two like post-credit scenes? Like the first one that came out, I didn't understand it.
So did you ever watch Captain Marvel?
No.
So
like that's what it ties into her.
Yeah, so like Monica Rambeau. Yeah. In Captain Marvel, she comes out like as a little kid.
Oh.
Because it takes place in the 90s. And then, now she's the adult.
Wait, and then when she went through the blip.
And then, so those green, like, morphing things, they're Skrulls. And they're like an alien race.
Yeah.
And Marvel's actually headed into, the Secret Invasion. And it's like a comic event where, like, the Skrulls have been here all along. and like they're taking up roles of important people, like for example, like the president and shit. It's actually Skrulls. But some Skrulls are good. Whatever. That's why she was like.
And then that second one, like at the end, like how it looked like there was like
that tripped me the fuck out.
Yeah, it was. You don't mind if I say it, right?
No, I don't care.
Well, it was weird how there was like two Wandas, and one of them looked like she just like was doing the stance of like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and she was going through that Darkhold book and shit.
Yeah, and like she was like crossing and like she was kind of like going like kind of quick. Yeah. Like when he was looking through different like universes or whatever.
She hears her kids too, like, Mom, help!
Yeah.
Help. So people were thinking like maybe they're trapped in hell with Mephisto. But in the comics, her kids are born from parts of Mephisto. So they're actually like fucking parts of Mephisto. And then I don't know if you remember the Halloween episode. Remember he's like, unleash hell, demon spawn. He tells them. So like, they're demons, bro.
They're evil.
But it caught me off guard, like when she's just sitting outside like that, just looking like she got like a little cabin because she left Westview. And they just show her like in a little cabin, like in the middle of nowhere. And she just gets up and she like goes to her little kitchen and shit. She's all pouring herself like whatever tea or whatever fuck. And like the camera just keeps going to the back room like that. And then it just pans to the right and it's just Wanda again, but she's wearing her Scarlet Witch outfit. And like she's kind of like meditating but floating and she's reading the Darkhold. But like, I don't know. I didn't get that. That shit blew my mind because I'm like, what the fuck would you make a fake one of yourself for?
Yeah.
Like, there's not like there's anybody else there that needs to see you being normal outside chilling.
Yeah.
You're by yourself anyways.
I don't know why at first I was tripping, but when I looked more into it, I guess I was wrong because nobody mentioned it. But at first I thought, when you see the cabin, I thought it was like the same place where like they had like Tony Stark's like funeral.
Oh, okay.
Because it looked kind of similar. But I guess I was just off.
But yeah, it's a crazy ass show.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
If you're into the movies and stuff, this is gonna lead into Phase 4 already.
So like, you know how there's that I don't remember what they're called. They're like Siskel and Ebert or whatever. They're like two people who are critics of movies. So this is like Uli and Alex, right? Uh-huh. So what grade do you guys give the show?
Well, like how do they grade? They graded like
I don't know how they graded, but how do you grade?
Like letters. I'd give it.
How about like out of like numbers out of 10?
I'm gonna be like an 8
out of 10.
I'd give it an 8 too, but like out of 10, I'd give it an 8.7.
I'd probably give it the same amount of episodes it had, and I'd give it a 9.
Yeah, I'd give it a 9. I'll go with a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
A 9 to the point where like, so you would watch it again and everything.
Oh yeah, I as the season was going, I would just throw it on and shit.
Uh-huh.
I loved it, dude. I thought it was sick.
Yeah, it was cool. And then like I was thinking like if that's gonna be like the quality of like this first show, I'm pretty excited to see like the next like shows that they're gonna release on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like cause they're gonna release like
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, like that
comes out in 2 weeks.
And then like Loki's gonna come out eventually, right?
Have you seen the trailer for Loki?
No, but it just sounds interesting because is it gonna follow the one where like in that parallel universe like he takes a stone?
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna follow like that Loki?
Yeah, because like in the main timeline, Thanos choked out Loki and killed him. Remember when they go back in time for the Infinity Stones? They lose it and Loki just grabs it really quick and he just teleports.
Yeah.
That's the Loki that they're following in the show.
Oh, okay.
And what's tripped out too is like in the trailer, it looks like they show Loki being the cause of like certain phenomenon that has happened in history. So are you guys familiar with like D.B. Cooper?
Nah.
So back in the day, I don't remember if it was like in the 70s, but this guy hijacked a plane and he used a fake name. And he had like, I don't know how many fucking thousands or millions of dollars in a suitcase. And what he did was hijack the plane or whatever, and he jumped out the plane with a parachute and shit. And they never found him again.
Oh, that's familiar.
And they're saying like that's gonna be like Loki or what?
Well, in the trailer, like they show him in a plane and he's dressed just like D.B. Cooper. So like, I wonder if he was D.B. Cooper. You know what I'm saying?
And why he could just teleport. So that's probably how they couldn't find him.
Yeah, because like they show him jump out the plane.
Yeah.
And he has his little suitcase and shit. And then all of a sudden they show the Bifrost. You know how Thor teleports like through that rainbow fucking thing? It just hits him, boom, and it just takes him. So that's why they never found him. And it's pretty detailed because the only thing they found of D.B. Cooper was like a couple of bills just floating in a river. And like when Loki gets teleported, like a couple little bills just fall like that. It's tight, dude. And I was like, that's sick. Fucking Loki's D.B. Cooper.
Yeah.
And then isn't there going to be like a Doctor Strange? Is it Doctor Strange movie or a show?
A movie.
Mm-hmm. And that has to do with like
Wanda.
Multiverse, right?
Yeah. That has to do with Wanda. And people are saying that she might be the villain of that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If not the villain, she's going to be straight up like co-star.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of, but I mean, It kind of made it seem like she was evil in the show, the way you guys were describing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah,
I kind of started thinking she was the villain.
Yeah, because like towards the end, like when she has her full power, like she just looks like not evil, but like she just like looks like she's becoming a villain.
Do you read the comics or not really?
No, I want to, but no.
Her costume looks fucking sick. The live action one.
Oh, like the one that yeah.
Because like how
I've seen what she dressed as it right for the Halloween episode.
Yeah, but she's straight up dressed like the comic one, like all 70s, you know.
Yeah.
But like at the end, it was like a modern.
Yeah,
day, and I liked it, dude, a lot.
Yeah,
I'm glad they kept a little crown and shit.
Yeah,
it's fucking tight, dude. It's fucking sick. 9 out of 10, Ed.
Yep, recommend it.
You guys put your stamp of approval on it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I know a lot of people didn't like it because they went in not understanding. And that's fine, you know, but they didn't give it a chance. Well, because like from the first episode, they're like, well, this is kind of stupid. What the fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah,
watching,
like on the first episode, like nothing really happened. It just seems like you just watched like a sitcom episode.
Yeah, it's just like a sitcom. Well,
yeah.
And the second episode, también. The third one too. But there's little things that happen in there that you're like, what the fuck? Like that's just weird. That didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't know. What do you think of that last episode, really? Like,
I thought it was cool. Like it was.
Did it disappoint you at all, or did it meet your expectations? Or?
It didn't disappoint me, but the thing I thought was weird was like, well, you know how like Agatha or Agnes is like the villain, like they like played her as the villain.
Mm-hmm.
It was just weird that like, they kind of like showed her as the villain, like what was it, on episode 7 or 8, like towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
So like it just felt like it wrapped up pretty quick. Is all.
Yeah, I get you.
But like it's still like, you know, they kind of like explained everything they wanted to.
I honestly thought the fight between them was not that great.
Yeah,
I think it could have been better.
It was just weird how they took her back to like the witches, like the old witches.
Yeah.
That was just kind of like strange.
And then just how they're just kind of like throwing like little magic balls at each other.
Yeah, like nothing much happened. That's true.
And I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Like, because Agatha keeps telling her like you're the most powerful fucking, you know, witch ever and this and that.
But I understand.
But they're just like they're all throwing little key blasts at her.
But I understand because like she was saying that she doesn't know the full power.
Yeah. And see, and that's where it got me too, because like up until now, I always thought that Wanda's character was already like, she was always going to be a side character. So when they show her wearing Infinity War, I think it is, and in Endgame and shit, she wears like that red
like coat. Yeah.
I thought that was it. Like I thought that was her costume for the show.
Yeah, for like the rest of the universe.
But they're diving deep into her story, dude. And she's a fucking badass. Oh, you want to play footsies with me?
Yeah, oh yeah.
They're diving deep into her story, dude. And
he feels alone.
It's just jealous. Well,
yeah, he feels left out.
Play footsies with me.
It just makes me laugh how like in the middle of a sentence he's like, you want to play footsies with me?
So I'm facing my soccer here, and like I just like kick something. I look down at Uli's little foot, which stuff.
It wasn't my foot.
Whoa! Third arm.
Uli has a hard time buying shoes because he has to buy 3.
Oh shit! Pobre. He has to buy 2 pairs every time. Of the same shoe and shit. But yeah, like there's a comic event called House of M, and what that event does is pretty much Wanda rewrites reality all over the world, but she pretty much cancels out mutants. Well, by the end of it, she's like, no more mutants. Boom, like mutants go away, which is pretty much like the X-Men and shit. So people were theorizing that by the end of this show, it was going to maybe be like a reverse House of M, where she was going to like create mutants.
Oh.
And then that didn't happen. People were theorizing too, like it was going to open up a multiverse where she was going to whip out like that Quicksilver. Well, he was going to turn out to actually be from another multiverse, but none of that shit happened. Well, the last episode kind of like let me down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I think because I was expecting.
That's why I didn't get the full 10.
Yeah, I swear to God, I think that's why I didn't get the full 10. And the fight sucked, dude. It really did.
Really?
And even the fight between like the 2 visions.
Yeah, that was pretty lame.
Like
Alex is straight. He just thought I'm probably gonna go back to an 8.7. My original score.
8.7 is cool with me. Nah, but it's good, and I'd recommend you watch it.
With like Vision, like the White Vision, how like the fake Vision was kind of like, here's your memory. He's like, I am Vision, and then like he flew off, and like, well, what happened to him? Like, why didn't he go to Wanda or something?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Where do you think he went?
I don't know where would he go? What connections did he have?
What is Vision? Is Vision like an android or something?
Yeah,
synthezoid.
Pretty much.
So like when he was like, here's your memories. Maybe he was just like the memories of him, like
No, what I'm saying, yeah, like, because he came back as, like, they, like, made a new Vision, right?
It's because the Vision that's inside WandaVision
Ooh.
is fake. Wanda pretty much created him, like, out of magic and shit. And then like the actual Vision, his body and stuff, is that white Vision that they remake. So he doesn't have his memories.
Instead of being powered by, like, the Mind... Is it the Mind Stone?
Yeah.
Like, he's powered by, like, just a blue chip.
That's all Frito-Lay chip and shit.
Yeah.
Dorito.
Well, instant transmission.
I'm gonna assume that he went to go find fucking, like, Captain America, one of them. Iron Man. Because the last memory...
I was gonna say Iron Man, but like, he's dead. So,
yeah,
like...
But he doesn't know.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah, he didn't even live in the Endgame, huh?
Yeah.
In Infinity War, the last memory he had was when Thanos just ripped that shit out like fucking Lil Uzi Vert. Those memes are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But that's why I think
he probably went to like Stark Industries.
Yeah. Because like he just remembered like, holy shit, like Thanos, that's true. That motherfucker just fucking was killing everybody. Like, I'm gonna go see what happened. Boom. And then he's probably gonna be like, oh shit, like I'm late. You know?
He's like, where's Wanda?
We need to move on.
Well, they were saying, like, for example, like, Robert Downey Jr. can never play Iron Man again because he died. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, like, they could, right? They could be on, like, a show and shit.
Well, they can't do another universe if they're diving into multiverse.
Yeah,
because they're doing all this, yeah.
So they can just be like, well, we'll get Iron Man from this universe, just Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Well.
But he won't be familiar with the events that we've seen in the movies, though.
Yeah.
But it'll still be, you know, they'll get him, fool.
They should. He's a good one.
They're all goodies. I had a question for you, Uli. Pretty random. Who the fuck is Bobby Shmurda?
Oh, it was a rapper that was back in like...
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Bobby Shmurda. Like back in 2015 or so. He had like a one hit like wonder, like a song. And I don't know, he just ended up going to jail. I forgot. I don't remember for what it was. I think it was like, what I remember, I think it was like he could give up somebody and like he doesn't get any jail time. And like his friend gets like all the jail time, but he was like, nah, let's cut it in half. So that they like shared like the time. And like people have been waiting for him to come out. And he came.
Yeah, he's out now.
Yeah,
like it's just all over fucking Instagram and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? I've not even heard of him ever. And like they're making it seem like, oh, he's back. He's here to save the rap game. I'm like, who the fuck is that, dude? Well, they really might know.
Yeah,
the only thing I know, the only thing I know about him is like, isn't he the guy that's like they use him in a meme, right, where he's dancing like that?
Yeah, he's doing the shamani dance, and then, like he throws his hat up in the air.
Yeah,
because in the video, like he throws his hat up in the air, and like it never lands. You never see it land, so people make memes about like that his hat. Like there was memes when he came back. It was like the.
Oh my god, that makes sense now.
It was. It
just lands on him.
It was a scene from a Endgame when like Captain America, you know, like he pulls the hammer. It's fucking hat flies towards them.
Fucking A. Well, yeah, I just had that question. I was like, who the fuck is that?
That's what I heard, like, Uli.
Because Ed hasn't heard anything past 1998, so.
Yeah, well, I'm just, what? I'm stuck in fucking the 90s. He's on WandaVision
He's like, let me pull up Internet Explorer.
Yeah, well.
Dial up and shit.
Yeah, let me get my dial up real quick.
I'm gonna use the internet, don't call anybody.
We'll send AOL Messenger. Well, do you guys have Amazon, like the app on your phone? Do you use it?
No. We have Amazon Prime. But
I know what you're going to bring up now that you said that, but yeah.
Well, it's because like recently they changed the like icon like for the app. When I saw it, I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. Yeah. But before, like what I saw was their second change. Because they originally changed it to, it just like, it looks like the box, like it's the brown box with a smile. Mm-hmm. And it has the blue sticker. But the first sticker they put, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like people were saying that it looked like Hitler's stash.
Oh my god,
Hitler's mustache. So they changed the sticker to like rounded and then like folded, like on the corner. So like it just completely.
Why is everybody like so offended by it?
Look right there, you see it? Like,
let's see if I can look up a picture.
Well, I have it right there, like
all the million fucking memes, the apps he has and shit. He's like, you see it?
And then Alex,
which one out of the 100?
And then Alex with his fucking eyes closed, he doesn't open them to fucking see.
Open your getting gang.
That's the new one.
That's how it looks now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other one had like ridges on the bottom?
Yeah, it was just like straight and then had ridges on the bottom, the blue part.
Oh my god. Going back to Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
People are mad because she's not promiscuous? Or people, did they, like, how can I explain it? People are mad because she's not promiscuous? Is that what you guys were saying?
No, it's because, like, I think it's just the way that she's drawn in general. I think it's just different, well. The other thing too is like
they just made it look more like just like a cartoon character, I guess. Not
the characters are all 3D.
Yeah.
So people want her to be cuerpuda. People want her to be showing more legs, smaller waist. Is that what? Because I feel if they would have done that, people would have been complaining.
It's because to be honest, I feel like she looks like that right now, anyways. Well, you just can't tell because like in the uniform, it's just a little bit more baggy. Well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like longer shorts and shit, and then even under the shorts, I think she was wearing like legging type things. Yeah, on the picture. But like, I'm hyped for that movie anyway. Though.
The thing is, though, is that
remember too, like because I was like looking here on like Twitter, like it popped up because like people were talking about it. But like her jersey was like cut off like halfway.
Oh, that's true. They showed her belly button and shit, huh? Yeah. In the original one, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they would have done her the same. People would have complained, and then they would have gone back, edited it, and they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be fucking set for a later release, you know, so we can fucking fix Lola Bunny like how they did with Sonic." Well, yeah, which I'm glad they did.
Yeah, I was like, that was a good change. Though. Yeah, that was a fucked up design.
That was a fucked up design. Who the fuck came up with that shit? God damn.
But you're excited for the movie though?
For Space Jam. Is it Space Jam 2? Or is it just Space Jam?
Space Jam 2.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I think it's Space Jam 2 and then like it has like a subtitle. Like the legacy continues or something like that. But
you guys think fucking Air Jordan's gonna come out or what? A little cameo?
That'd be cool. I mean, but
you think he will?
See it.
I can see it too.
I can see it, but like if not, I can see him just kind of like just mentioning it maybe. Like, you know.
The tunes.
Yeah. Because I feel like at one point, it's going to be at the beginning, right? Where they're just like, they need a basketball player and they're probably going to think of him first. And they're like, oh, well, he's going to be like, nah. Like,
I'm too old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know, because I hadn't really like looked into like, you know how they release pictures and all that stuff?
Yeah.
I didn't know that like they're going to be like CGI'd, like the Looney Tunes, well. I thought it was going to be like the old one where they're like cartoons.
Oh, like 2D?
Yeah, well.
Like, I didn't even notice that's true, huh? They are like 3D.
Yeah, they're like 3D, like CGI'd. Well, I'm kind of just like, all right.
Yeah, that's right.
See how it goes.
You're right.
But
it fits though, right?
Yeah, I'm saying like it doesn't look like straight like CGI where it's like really noticeable. I feel like it has a good blend to it.
Yeah, I get you. Kind of still. I didn't even notice. That's what I'm saying from the pics that I saw. Like until Ed mentioned it right now, I'm like it's hitting that it truly did. Like
because like there's no trailer yet, right?
I think they just released like screenshots.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait to see the trailer and then we'll see like how it looks and shit. Well, I think either way, people are gonna complain about shit. Well,
what do you guys think the plot of the movie could be?
Well, like
if you've already looked it up, don't say it.
No. I don't know it, but I'm just saying like it's like a dead giveaway because they're wearing away jerseys, so they're gonna go to an alien planet. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh.
Because they're not wearing the traditional white.
What the fuck? Who's like? Did you just come up with that? That they're wearing away jerseys, or did
no? They already said that it's like yeah, I think they said that they're like away jerseys. I mean, the only thing is like
I didn't even think about it like that. That's pretty cool to have like the home jersey, the old school, and then.
But like, who's gonna? Do you think it's gonna be like the same thing?
Like the same monsters? Like the same like 5 little monsters? Well, didn't they become good?
Yeah, they became part of the Looney Tunes, didn't they? Yeah. Technically, they're all auditioning. Remember at the end, like that all stupid.
And they're like dressed as the characters.
Yeah.
It could be like the main boss probably got like 5 different aliens.
Could be.
But the one thing that I did see was that people are saying that like on the picture of like LeBron, like they're saying he has like some kind of like power up or something. Well,
oh yeah,
when he's dunking.
Yeah, like he has like the ball, and, like it looks like it's like lightning or
kind of like, on the ball. Maybe like wherever they're gonna go like play.
Remember Jordan stretched and shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I feel like wherever they're gonna go play, because like the reason he stretched was because supposedly they were like
tunes
playing like with tunes. But if they're gonna go play like in space, another planet and stuff, maybe he just like picks up a part from there, or they're just powers on the court while that he just like remember like on
Mario Kart box and shit.
Yeah, I remember like NBA Jam.
He's throwing bananas.
How they're just like, he's on fire. He's just like on fire when you dunk like
from
that.
From downtown.
Yeah, well, also like, I don't know, maybe it's something like that where like just on the thing, he just activates something. Because they're saying that like, it looks like he's jumping off of something. Well, I'm just like, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's because people like when they release like a picture, people are just like on it. Yeah, they're just like completely looking at every little detail and all kinds of shit. Well, I'm just like, I don't know.
I did notice a little detail, but I'm not sure what I saw. Okay. So, in the picture, the background has the audience. Right? But they're blurred out because what they're showing is LeBron, I think, and Tweety. The back people, like in the audience, they look like humans. So, are they humans on Earth, or are they humans from, like, the Warner Brothers world? Because supposedly a grip of cameos are going to come out. Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah, I
from
wouldn't,
Warner
like,
Brothers.
I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Cameos as far as what, like other basketball players or?
I don't know, but cameos from Warner Brothers characters. So, like, apparently Lola Bunny is gonna come out or be with the Amazonians or Amazonis, whatever the fuck they call them, the Wonder Woman people. They're gonna be with her. And then supposedly
really?
Pennywise from It's gonna come out. Just little parts, or maybe even in the background like that, just because from Warner Brothers. Well, so I'm assuming they're still gonna be in that Warner Brothers world. Remember they popped through that little hole? Because I mean that's the only way I can think they would come out.
Yeah.
But I heard a grip of Warner Brothers characters are gonna come out.
People are saying they want like, I just saw like a thing on social media where people were saying like, if they're gonna bring anybody back, they should bring him back. Remember like Bill Murray?
Yeah.
He just like, put me in. He's all, he comes in like for like one
play.
Put me in, coach. He's
yeah.
I remember like he does like one thing. He's like, hey man, like you want to stick around and keep playing? He's like, no. He's like, I'm done. I did my part. You're into basketball a lot, right?
Yeah.
You, Ed? Or?
No, not really.
I get what you're saying.
Is LeBron a good character for them to choose?
What do you mean? Oh, like, yeah, he's the best player.
Yeah.
He's like pretty much this generation's Jordan. Like, I think he's better than Jordan, but people like, if you're going by just generation.
Stats wise or what?
Well, stats wise, like, he's better than Jordan.
Gotcha. But he's the perfect choice then to do a Space Jam?
Huh?
He's a perfect choice to do Space Jam then?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know how good of an actor he is, but like he's been, I know at least in one other movie.
Which one?
I think it was Trainwreck? Can't remember. But he was in a movie, so like I guess he has like some experience in acting. And wasn't Jordan like, that was like his first and only film?
I have no idea.
Because I think that was one thing that people kind of complain about was like his acting, I guess. But I think it's kind of hard because wouldn't you be acting alone?
Yeah, he was acting alone for most of the part. Big Mike?
That is crazy. Yeah.
I feel like the same thing with LeBron though, like, unless he just talking to people like in green suits.
Yeah,
that's the thing that they do now, though. Right?
I wouldn't doubt it too, since he's an athlete. I've got to make it easier for the guy.
Because I think we've seen like they've showed where like Michael Jordan is like by himself, just in front of a green screen like that.
It's like because I looked up the Space Jam 2.
It's funny because his acting is pretty cringe, huh?
And like somebody like updated it.
If they would have made her like that, instant cancellation or changed though. That's why I don't get why people are.
But I'd be first in line though. To watch the movie, I mean.
Lola, honey.
I understand what they're saying, I guess.
Well, remember Buzz or what's his name, Bugs? He was all whooped on her. Remember when you first saw her?
Yeah,
he just starts floating and shit. He's like, it's just funny. I hope they
does like the heartbeat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna. I mean, it should be good.
Hey, the Falcon comes.
You remember that part where she's all on the original one? She's like, "Don't ever call me doll." And she's all like sexy like that. He just like, and he gets all stiff like that. Remember, he gets all stiff and he just falls like a little board. That's him. He gets all stiff.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my god, dude! That flew over my head when I was little. Bugs getting stiff. That's funny.
You think they're gonna do anything like that on this one? Mm-hmm. Are they gonna change her character then? Because that's how she was. Well, like I mean,
I think she'll still be a little bit like provocative, but I don't think like
flirty.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't think they're gonna overdo it though.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Not like on the other one.
Nah, because the other one they would straight up like put emphasis on her walking and shit, like straight up. Like I don't think they're gonna do that shit on this one.
They should have just named this movie like something else. I'm just saying like not Space Jam 2. They should just named it like Space Jam The New Generation or something. Because like people are gonna just be like, because in my opinion, because like they named it 2, people are like expect, like some people, not everybody, right, are expecting like a sequel, and they're gonna be expecting like a lot of the same shit from the first one. It's not, and by the way it looks like, it's not gonna be like that. Well,
yeah, like they can't.
It's gonna be its own thing. Well, it's gonna be like its own movie, and that's how people have to go in and like to watch it. Well,
yeah.
Well, maybe.
Whereas just like,
I agree. Don't go in there expecting the first one. Yeah.
Don't go in there expecting the first one just with LeBron James now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Watch when the first trailer comes out, we should analyze it a little bit and like come talk about it when it comes out and try to theorize on the plot. Because I'm just kind of like, what the fuck can happen? Well, how would he get in there? What would be the threat that they're fighting again, especially over basketball? Well, like, oh, there's a bad guy. Let's play basketball against him again. Like, what's going on?
It was the same thing as the first Space Jam.
But at the time, that was the only movie of it, so it just kind of made sense. Well, I just went with the story. Now it's happening again. How can that happen again? You know,
well, probably whoever's coming back probably was like, well, I can take them on.
Yeah,
Like
I can make a better team.
Yeah, I can beat the Looney Tunes. I want the Looney Tunes.
Oh, they can be like,
you know what I mean? Like,
or they just said they don't know about like LeBron James. So like, well, Jordan's old, so like we have a chance now of beating him because they don't have Jordan anymore.
That'd be tight. That's where he comes out. Imagine the Looney Tunes go to Jordan. He's like, I can't anymore. So I shall break my back.
and then he does like
Can't dunk like I used to.
he does a thing like Bill Murray at the end where he comes in for like one little thing.
I wonder how they're gonna.
I like his face.
Dude, that's it. There it is. I'm gonna stick to that one.
Alex is like, if that doesn't happen, I'll like the movie. He's like,
We fucking riot if that shit don't happen. You know what? There. I like that one, Ed. That's it. He's gonna be the Bill Murray. He is. He's gonna come in and help LeBron real quick.
I wonder how they're gonna like get LeBron because you know on Jordan like he was golfing and they like just pull him through like the golf hole.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I wonder how would he even go in there?
Like what I wonder what they're gonna do like to get like LeBron to like their world or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it's kind of just like, you know, because you know how like LeBron does like, is it Sprite?
Oh yeah,
He does like Sprite commercials, well, and like on one of them, I think he's animated, well, isn't
yeah, he is.
So like, hopefully they just get him through there.
Hey, could be.
Because like Uli's saying, well, like, does he golf? Does LeBron golf? I don't even know, well.
To be honest, I don't know.
Jordan really did golf?
Yeah, like a lot.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't know.
I like that aspect of the first one where they were making it seem like it really was Michael Jordan. Well, they even showed him playing baseball and shit, like how he really did, you know? He sucked at baseball. People were talking shit to him because he sucked so much, and in the movie they even talked shit to him of how bad he was. Well. So I like how they kept it kind of realistic in the real world of it. I wonder if they're gonna kind of do that with LeBron, where, you know, he's known as the greatest player right now, right? Like,
yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna bring that up too.
Well,
keep it real to him.
One thing that like I like from the first one is when they're like, where he's like, well, I can't play without like my shorts and my shoes, and they have to go get his stuff. Well,
oh yeah,
I thought that shit was badass. One, but I don't think they're gonna do that shit in this one. Well, or like if they, it's because like,
did this movie even need a part 2? You know?
No, it didn't. But like, I can see why they're doing it.
Yeah,
because
like it goes back to what you said before. They keep remaking movies now. They don't know what the fuck to make.
Yeah, well,
Mortal Kombat, you know, everything.
But the thing is that's with this one, I can understand why they're doing it because when they did the first one, it was for us. You know what I mean? And Jordan was there. So like, because we grew up with Jordan and stuff. So now they're releasing a new one for, you know, the fans of basketball right now.
Yeah, the newer generation.
Yeah, well, so like, I mean, and LeBron is like up there. So like, he's like, this is going to be like, you know, like like how they say, this is going to be your kid's Space Jam. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I get you. And it is, technically, you know. That's crazy.
So right here, looked it up. It's called Space Jam: A New Legacy. It never says anything Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2 is just what people are like giving it then.
Yeah, because it's a second one.
But this makes a more sense as a title, in my opinion. But like,
but it's almost like implying that it's a second one.
Yeah,
a new legacy. I don't know.
The name.
I'm gonna just stick with Space Jam 2.
The name kind of makes it seem like it's gonna be like a continuation of like multiple movies.
Yeah.
A new legacy.
Yeah.
Like just here's one and that's it.
Yeah, LeBron's gonna get his own trilogy and shit.
Oh shit, you never know.
Yeah.
But like I like to say, like I wonder what the enemy is gonna be in this one.
Yeah, like what can the conflict be that they're gonna play basketball again? Well, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. But like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me to make certain movies.
I do hope they do kind of the same thing where, you know, like on the first one, the Monstars got their powers from
like
basketball players.
They kind of look like them and stuff. Hopefully they do that and they don't do a thing where they're just like, they just took over their body and then like it's going to be a team of like
actual basketball players.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even consider that.
Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't do that. Have you heard anything of basketball players coming on it?
No.
I don't think they are.
They probably will. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like they would.
I feel like that's one thing they're going to like follow in suit of the original.
Is LeBron playing LeBron James himself or is he playing, you know, Ralph Boner?
Like he was playing a character, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's just playing LeBron.
Yeah, I'm assuming he is, but you never know. And then while LeBron over here getting his own trilogy and shit, did you guys hear Patrick Starr getting his own show?
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
What? Really?
Yeah, and like it's weird because it looks like he has a kid, right?
I don't. What?
Yeah, well, like on the picture.
Well, I was gonna say, isn't there like
He does. Look
on the picture, he just has like a.
He's holding like a little baby.
And it's funny because like it's just like his shirt is what his shorts used to look like. Well,
That's true.
Isn't there another like show coming out?
It's
like Camp Coral when they're kids.
When they're kids,
yeah. And then that one's all CGI too.
Yeah.
Did you see any like little parts of it or no? Yeah,
I
it's all 3D.
I want to see the new movie. That's gonna come out soon.
A SpongeBob?
Yeah.
I think it's out already.
Oh, it's
That's a
already.
new SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't even know that.
This was supposed to be released a while ago, but like just never got released. Well,
Well, because I'm pretty sure because of the whole COVID stuff.
yeah.
Like, going back to, did they even need to make a Space Jam 2? Did they even need to make a Patrick Star show?
No, but it's kind of the same thing in my opinion with like Marvel. Well. Like they're just doing all these shows because they have like Disney Plus. That's the reason they're doing all these shows, well, because they got that Paramount Plus, well.
Yeah, like that just. I think that released today, right?
I don't know when it releases.
I think it released today.
But like that's the reason why like Nickelodeon is like doing extra shows, and I'm pretty sure they're focusing on like whatever their most popular show is, well.
Gotcha.
Because I mean, did you see that the Rugrats are gonna come back?
Oh yeah, that's true.
So like the Rugrats are coming back, and it's supposedly
yeah.
like the original cast of voice actors and everything. And it's weird because didn't you send us like a clip or something? Mm-hmm. Like on the clip, I thought everybody sounded the same except for Chucky. I guess I just don't remember his voice well.
I don't remember the clip.
Yeah, well, so like I was just like when I read that it said that all the voice actors are the originals are coming back, I was kind of just like, oh, okay, like
I guess that's.
I guess that is how he sounded. Yeah.
Sony filed a patent for a playable fruit PlayStation controller.
Oh, I heard about that, but I didn't know what was going on with it.
So Sony patented, like a controller blueprint, but for fruits, and they're pretty much showing that they're playing the PlayStation on a banana.
What the fuck? That's weird.
That is weird, but like
there's no context.
I think they should focus more on making more PS5s before making these banana controllers and Apple controllers.
What would be the reason or the context why you would have to use a banana? Well,
I'm gonna assume it's gonna be kind of like the Nintendo Labo.
Oh, like the cardboard.
Like where you kind of like put your Joy-Cons onto something and then it turns into something else. I'm gonna assume they're maybe gonna sell like a PlayStation controller kit. And you might be able to put them on anything.
I think it's more like, well, that sounds more accurate. But at first I thought it was like, I have a PlayStation, I'm playing, and like Alex comes over, I don't have a controller. Like, hey, Alex, just fucking grab the banana over there.
Imagine that shit all random. But I mean that would be kind of like how it is, though, right? Like, because why the fuck would you grab a banana unless you don't have another controller?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, dude, I mean, play, go grab that banana.
And like, obviously, you have to sell something to put on the banana, though, right?
Yeah, that's like
if they're gonna sell that thing for fucking like $60, and a fucking like a controller is $60 anyways, like
yeah. But I mean, there's kids that are like, "Oh, Dad, get me that shit."
Yeah.
Oh, I want to play on a banana.
I want to eat while I play.
Yeah, well, or I want to play it on a sandwich. This is for kids, huh? But you're right. Like, if they're gonna sell it for $60, you just fucking buy yourself a controller.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Alex,
they're gonna price off for like.
Alex puts it on something when he's playing by himself. He's just like, does it work on this? So
I can play 2-player.
Damn.
I don't know why they would even do that though. Doesn't make sense to me. But
that is weird. I thought it was weird because I saw the picture of it and it was just like the banana. And on each end, right, it was like one was just like a button, and the other one was just like the I guess like the joystick or something. But like
it was a blueprint though. It was like drawn well.
Yeah, but like I don't understand how it would even work. Well, do you have to buy a fucking special banana and shit? Because I mean, in our mind, we're like, just grab that fucking banana right there and fucking we'll play with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, it has to have something on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you would need to plug in buttons and a joystick.
Yeah, well,
I don't know how it would work. I wonder, what if it's not even anything? Right? Like, what if they don't even come out with something like that? But why would they patent it?
Just so nobody else can do it, I guess.
I don't know.
That is
That's
crazy.
fucking weird, dude. I don't know why they even did that shit. Pisses me off, man.
Alex all triggered and shit.
Let's go with something a little happier, guys. Right? So you guys are all into Harry Potter now and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making possible sequels on HBO Max. For a show.
Well, I was going to say it's a show, right?
And it might be based off The Cursed Child, I think. It's like the last book, or it's a Broadway show or some shit like that. And it's already when Harry Potter is old, his kid. If anything, it's about his kids. Well, suppose that's what the show might be about.
Well, I mean, they kind of showed him a little bit on the last one. Well.
I haven't seen it.
I know you haven't, well.
Yeah,
but like, I'm just saying.
Spoiler.
Like,
Yeah, well, Ed.
Well, what do you mean
Thanks,
spoilers? You already know about it. And shit's like the cursed kid or whatever.
Yeah, but I didn't know that they showed it in the actual movie, though.
Yeah.
See? Shh. I don't even have to watch it.
It's ruined. What, like... Did we see any movies recently?
We watched the movies that we did watch. I don't know. We brought up to Alex we did the Wayne's World, right?
A Wayne's World movie?
No, like Uli watched the Wayne's World movies.
Oh, you watched them?
Yeah.
They're fucking hilarious.
Because like Uli hadn't watched. You had never watched them, huh?
I don't think so. No.
So like
I can't remember at all.
So like we had. I was like, hey Uli, like let's watch Wayne's World and 1 and 2. I'm not gonna say it's like nonstop laughs. You know what I mean? But like there's some
but it is nonstop.
But there's like a lot of funny shit. Shit that still holds up. Like I mean, you do have to you do have to know about a lot of shit from back then, so you can get some of the references.
Yeah, like, that's like some of the jokes that I missed.
Yeah,
there was something Tito had to explain it to me, and I was still like I still don't understand it.
I'm just thinking of the oh my god, so
what
am I gonna do with the gun rack?
One of the things,
even if I want a gun, he's like,
he's on extra Canadian right there. Huh?
Oh, those movies are so great. You think they're gonna make another one? Because how they're coming out on those ads for Edible Eats or something. What is it?
I don't know.
Uber Eats.
Huh.
They're so fucking funny, dude.
One of the things that made me laugh the most was like, you remember on I think it's on the second one, right? Where like the whole like kung fu scene.
Yeah, well, it's like dubbed.
It's like
he's all talking all.
And he's like,
fight me.
I'm about to go home and watch that shit, dude.
And then one of the things that I told Uli that he didn't get was like there used to be an old commercial like it's two people, right, and they're supposed to be rich because they got drivers that are sitting in the back. Oh, okay. And then one of them rolls down the window. And he's like, "Do you have any of the Grey Poupon? I don't know what it's called." And like he does that because they're driving when they're driving in the car, and at the beginning, and like they roll up to like these like white people, so he just like they look rich, I guess. He just rolls on his window. He's like, "Do you have some Grey Poupon?"
That's why he tells them though, huh?
Yeah.
He tells them to lower it like that.
And I was like, and I looked at Uli and he's just like,
it's like, this is the fucking stupidest. Oh my god, bro. We need to invest in buying like a little car like that. It'll be the Bago Mobile. We'll just go three ways on an old ass little car like that, and we'll paint it blue and shit with the fucking cassette player and shit.
Yeah. Showing.
Showing.
I like when he's like in the bar and he's just like shrink. He's like all crazy because there's all kinds of girls like that.
She's magically babelicious.
So Uli, like I mean, they're old. Both movies.
Oh, that's super old.
Like if you had to give them a rating, because because
how about the first one?
How me and Alex are going, our rating would be really high, but like just in general,
I'm on 9.7.
Yeah, well, 9.9.
The only reason it's not a 10 is because there was no third one. Oh, they're great. They're great.
The first one,
like what both of them do would be high. I wouldn't give them 10s, but like I'd probably give it like 8 or 9. Because I enjoyed it. It was funny.
Yeah, they're fucking hilarious.
And even with like I said, while Uli not getting some of the jokes and stuff, he was still like he was still cracking up. Yeah, well.
It's just their acting, and then this is both of them, dude. Like their faces and their voices.
Like, their little like walk when they walk like that.
Remember when they're walking backstage? They're all,
the badge.
Oh, the badge, yeah.
That's all the fast passes and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That part where he's like, "Say hi to the camera, guys." He's like, "Hi."
Yeah, that's
and then like the camera moves and it goes like he's like, "Oh."
That's what I was gonna say. How he's just so awkward like that.
Super awkward.
Like that when that one guy goes up to me, he's like, "I love you." He's like, "Thank," and he just like walks away like that.
Thank you. It sounds all fucking weird like that.
And then he's like, no, they're at a concert or something. He's like, "I love you." He's like, "Thanks," and he just starts dancing all weird like that.
But he kind of leaves right when he's dancing.
Oh, fuck, dude. Let's not forget the fucking greatest performance of Bohemian Rhapsody ever and shit.
I know,
when they're singing it in the car. That's great. Fuck, that's so great.
Yeah, where he gets all
he just like laughs at his own
joke shit like that.
Well, the whole scene with Garth and like that girl, and I think it was on the second one, where like he wants him to like kill her husband.
Oh yeah.
Like she's like trying to seduce him and stuff.
You remember it?
Wait, what? No.
There's he starts hooking up with like this like older lady because he's washing his clothes.
Who is?
Garth.
Is that the one where
He goes to the laundromat to wash his clothes, and there's just like some like older lady there, and she's supposed to be like really good looking.
And he pulls out his
and then she's like, I think this is yours. It's just like a little pair of underwear like that. He's
thanks. Yeah, I don't remember like her telling him to kill her husband though.
Yeah, because he goes to her house and like they start like hooking up and shit. But like it's funny because like on one of them he's all awkward, and then like it zooms in on their face and they're kissing, and it zooms out, he's just like floating like straight out like that.
He kisses, little lips are all.
And he's just like boom, he falls.
Yeah.
And when he goes over one time, like when he goes over,
he got a bug stiff and shit.
Yeah, well, when he goes on the next scene, he has like a button up shirt all the way to the top, and his hair is just like parted like that. Like he looks all different while he just and then that's when she's telling him like, "Oh, my husband." And he's like, "You're married?" And she's like, "Yeah, I need to get rid of him." And like she gives him a gun and everything. Well, and then
I think she like
vaguely remember that
she has like a gun planted in her purse, and she's like, "Can you give me something in my purse?" And like he like pulls out the gun. He's like, "What the fuck?"
And she's like, "Oh my god, if you're gonna do it, like, all right, okay, go ahead." And then like he walks out, he throws it. He's all awkward. He just throws it like in the bushes, just like runs off. Yeah, well, he just like leaves and shit.
She'll take me, Garth. He's like, where? He's like, I'm low on gas and you didn't jack it.
It's funny because like Alex's memory is just so bad, except for when it comes to movies. Well,
yeah,
like he's on it. Even the scene, he was like, I don't remember it. Now he remembers a fucking like
apart from that scene,
like an actual like the voice.
I wish I wasn't too much of an animal. His little fucking his little bubble pipe.
After he does it and shit.
They're all little bubbles and shit. Fuck, dude, that's hilarious. And then how they're doing those commercials now, they're just the fucking exact same, dude.
Yeah, they should. I'd be down to watching that movie. If they did another one, I would watch it.
Same for Austin Powers, dude. I would watch another one.
Yeah.
Have you seen Austin Powers?
Yeah.
All three of them?
Yep.
Those are great, too.
Oh, we also saw the Shanghai movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are those ones they're like kung fu movies, but they're funny?
Yeah, it's like with Jackie Chan
and Owen Wilson.
With Jackie? Oh no, I never saw.
It's with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. They're like back in the old west, like that.
No, yeah, those it's like funny and like it's good, like the action in it.
When did you guys watch the movie?
We watched them on during the weekend, you know.
Well, like those like Shanghai movies, we watched it like pretty recently, yeah, like this past weekend. But the other ones, like it's been a little while.
Like, you weren't here.
Oh, this past weekend?
Yeah, well.
Oh yeah. Bitches.
Yeah, well.
But it's funny because like on that one, on the Shanghai,
told you invite me so I can say no.
You're like, I can't.
It helps you sleep at night.
You're like, I know I'm not in town, you're all, but thanks for the invite.
It helps you sleep at night.
But it makes you laugh because there's a scene right on the first one. I think it's Shanghai Noon is the first movie, and they're just like how it used to be in the old west because you see it like that on Red Dead Redemption 2. When you play the story, you can go into like a hotel and then you pay.
Oh, yeah.
To be put into a bath. Yeah, like that's where people used to like, wash themselves and shit. So like, there's a scene where they're like, they have to stay at a hotel and they're in separate like, tubs, but they're like right next to each other. Yeah. And they're like, let's play a drinking game. They start playing this like drinking game.
While they're in the tubs?
They're just yelling like, Chinese.
He's like, let's play a drinking game. He's like, oh no, I don't know any. He's like, everybody knows at least one drinking game. And like you said, they just come out with this like random ass game, and like they're just yelling out random stuff. It doesn't make sense, not even English.
Yeah, well, and like they're just yelling stuff out. I think in Chinese. Well, like I think it's a Chinese game because he's the one who brought up the game. But like it made me laugh because like Owen Wilson's character doesn't know any Chinese, so he's just winging it. Like he doesn't even know if he's gonna win or not. But like they're playing and they get all drunk. Well, they're just like uno más. They keep saying like one more drink, one more round or whatever. And then they're like no more. And then it just cuts to the next scene and they're both in the same tub. Yeah, they're all faded. They're all drunk and they're just still playing like yelling. Somebody walks in, they're all drunk, and then Jackie Chan's character just like looks at her, and he's like. They're full of like espuma like that from the balls from showering. And he's like uno más, and he just blows like a big bubble like that. He just looks hilarious. So I thought that it was fucking funny.
That one, and then like on the second one of my favorite scenes was like they're having like a pillow fight, and like one of their rooms they like.
What the fuck?
Build it up before because the line before is what's funny.
Yeah, he's just like Owen Wilson's character got mad at Jackie Chan's character, and like. He's like, I'm gonna go to my room, like whatever. Like he goes to his room, and like he's like a playboy, like he
gets girls. And
shit. So like he opened his door to his room, and there's like it's just full of women in there.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, because they were like what? They were like in a like what kind of like place were they at? Because it was just women walking around, right?
Yeah, it was
like
supposed
a brothel.
it was supposed to be like a brothel type thing. Yeah.
So like his room was full of women. Then like Jackie Chan pops. He's like, what do you say? He's like,
Yeah, it's because like just picture like what he said. Well, like he walks in and it's just kind of like a wall of just women. Well, and like Owen Wilson's face is just like, what's going on here? And then Jackie Chan just pops up from the back. He's just like, who loves you, baby? He's like.
And then, like, when they're in there, they just start, like, he's having a pillow fight with each other.
Girls and shit.
It just cuts, and it's just, like, them pillow fighting with just all the girls like that. Well, and then, like, one of the things that made me fucking die is, like, they're just, like, fighting like that. It's just, like, just them two and all kinds of women. And then he turns just, like, some random guy.
Yeah, some random
dude. He just, like, fucking...
he just been, like, somebody else in there.
Yeah, just, like, pillow fighting with him and shit, too. Yeah.
What do they call those movies?
It's called Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Night.
Oh, it's 2.
Yeah, like part 1 and 2.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard, like, I've seen trailers, but I've never seen them at all.
Yeah, they're good. And, like, the action in it, like, the fights in it are good, too.
Jackie Chan's a G, dude. Yeah. He does all his own stunts and shit, and he knows how to fight.
Those movies are just, they were fucking funny. Well, they were just funnier than I remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I thought it was going to be more, like, action-packed, but, like, it had all that, plus, like, the comedy.
Gotcha. And Owen Wilson's funny, too, dude.
Yeah.
He is fucking funny.
Yeah, he is pretty nice.
A lot of the times,
he comes out on that Loki show.
Oh, see?
Yeah, he's coming out.
Oh, but like the thing that you're gonna bring up, right?
Yeah, well, I heard it a lot, but he's like wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, he just does it, and he did it a lot on the. Yeah, he did it a lot too.
And he even sounds like that on car. He's like, "Chow." He just talks like that. Well, that's just funny. I like Owen Wilson. He's funny, dude.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's a cool actor. He's funny, dude. Yeah. For sure. All right, so I got another Bagos Explain It All.
Ooh.
Should we give this one to Uli?
Yeah, throw it to Uli first. Just see if like he can.
Ready, Uli? Remember?
Yes.
Bagos Explain It All, Uli.
I'll be like Uli's like lifeline. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'll be like,
so you gotta translate word for word, and if you don't know, you got your lifeline, right?
All right.
And translate the word for word and what it means in Spanish versus how it would sound in English, right? Sana, colita de rana. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't even know. I can't translate sana.
Sana is like sanar, which is to like heal.
Oh. It's like heal. Colito's like little asshole.
Not asshole.
Little butt.
Oh, that's funny.
Little butt. Of toad or frog.
You're pretty spot on.
Yeah. Heal. Little frog ass.
Yeah, so literally word for word, right? And how does that translate in Spanish, right? Like how, like not translate, but how does that work in Spanish? Because in English, heal, frog ass. Come on. Doesn't work.
Makes sense to me.
So how, like in Spanish, how does it work?
You want me to?
Yeah, lifeline.
Okay, so.
Sana, this is going to be an Ed Explains It All.
Sana, colita de rana.
Well, you're part of the Bagos?
No, hey, I'm the one that brings him.
Alex, you can jump in and fucking do it too, huh?
Like, he starts throwing me under the bus. He's like, I guess it's Ed Explains It All.
That's Ed Explains It All.
Come on, help me, Alex.
Oh, no, come on, I bring him.
So, sana, colita.
I'll bring one next time so that you can do it.
Cool.
Sana, colita de rana is a magical incantation.
Wow. See?
That we use.
This is why Ed needs to do it.
Yeah.
See, because I told that you need to explain it like super white, dude. Like super white. You know, like if you're in front of like a hall of like college students and they're all like Caucasian and they don't know a lick of Spanish.
Yeah. So, sana, colita de rana is a magical incantation that we use.
A spell, if you will.
Yes.
Remedy.
To heal every possible affliction that you could have.
Or illness in the world.
Yeah.
So, is it actually illnesses or injuries?
Both.
Everything.
Both? Okay.
Because, like, people are supposed
even
to
like mental states and depression.
Because
I've been trying for years, but still they say
every night it's just like sana, colita.
So there I can see now.
It's because I can't really think of anything in English.
My daily dose of frog ass.
Little frog ass.
I can't think of, like, anything that would be equivalent in English, that you could be like, oh, well, they do this. So, like, people use it, like, let's say somebody, like, usually it's used on kids, like, you use it for, you know, a kid, like, they fell and they got hurt. So then, like, you know, you put a Band-Aid on it and then they're like, sana, colita de rana. You feel sick, They give you Sprite. They put some Vicks on you. They light a candle.
They give
and
you crackers, those saltine crackers.
And they're like, sana sana colita de rana. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously we're just playing it up where we're just like, you know, a magical incantation. But it's just
but it really kind of is. Like how the Hispanic Mexican culture, where did it come from, right? Well, besides the point.
From frog's nest.
But what I'm saying is like, it's not like people are like, you know, using it like, you know, as a spell and shit. It's kind of more like for comfort, well.
They are, I think.
Like where they're just like, you know, like...
Los mexicanos están locos, yeah.
Es que te ponen la mano y te soban, hijo de su chingada madre.
Sana, de rana.
Y te sanas.
I think we need a translator, please.
But, yeah, like, sana colita de rana is like that. It's just like, it's used for comfort. Like, it's used as a way to like, for example, like, if you're gonna go on a trip, right? People pack, they get like a, you know, like a first aid kit, you know what I mean? And on a Mexican first aid kit, you open it, it'll be like, you know, like a Sprite, like I said. It'll be like a Sprite, some
like
Vicks,
a jug of Vicks,
candle, and it'll just be like it'll be a paper so you can read it for people who don't know, where it just says sana colita de rana, you know what I mean? And it's just like, shh.
With instructions and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, apply first.
Yeah.
Say remedy next.
I think I might just make one of those. I swear. What would be another magical incantation to help heal in Spanish? Is there any other ones besides sana culita?
What about like in English?
Or in English, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was trying to think of something that could be like, for people who just don't know, like sana culita de rana, I could be like, oh, well, it's when you say, you know,
heal, seal.
Yeah, heal. I don't know. Well, it's because there's nothing in English that's equivalent to that. That I can think of. Yeah, that's the same that they're like, oh, people use this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there any other ones in Spanish?
No, not that I can think of. Unless it's because like sana colita de rana is a really like popular one.
Well, yeah.
I feel like everybody uses it. You know what I mean? I can't think off the top of my head like another one where I'm just like, oh, you know, we'd say this instead. You know?
Yeah. I wonder when it was made. I wonder like who came up with that saying.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense in English, obviously.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense in Spanish either.
It doesn't either.
It just flows, I guess, easier in Spanish. Maybe because we've heard it our whole life.
It's probably because it rhymes well. That helps it a lot. And I can picture people just saying that just because like they're like sana. What rhymes with sana?
Una rana.
Yeah, la rana. They're like, you know, so they're like, rana.
And to be funny, colita de rana. No te duele, ¿verdad? Por la colita. That's true.
Yeah, well, so like, I try to think back.
It's just funny because I just look up, like, I just typed in like sana. It's like, look up on Google and like, it just gave it to me right away.
You fucking damn right.
I'm gonna see what Google says what it is in English.
Why people would be like, oh, sauna?
Do you know, like, you knew sana colita de rana, right? Oh, yeah, you heard it before.
Yeah.
So like, I can't be like, oh, I know sana colita de rana because they did it to me. I can't remember fucking laying there sick or hurt and they're just like sana colita de rana. I don't remember that. I think
I have a couple memories. Like maybe like where I fell.
But they say when you're like when you're screaming through your pain, they're like sana.
And I'm just like, oh shit, my leg is better.
My bone's not broken anymore.
Hey, hold on, let me play this. So this is how it is in Spanish.
Sana colita de rana.
Ooh.
Healthy frog tail.
What is it? Help me, sir?
Healthy frog tail.
Healthy
frog tail.
That's Google's translation.
Healthy. So it's not even heal then. Or is it? It's heal. Like the exact definition of sana is heal.
Well, it's because like sanar is like a, you know, like to heal.
Oh, okay.
You know?
It's a verb.
Because like, for example,
and then you say like ass or like tail.
Because I mean,
back end.
I get it. Because like, for example, like if I was talking about you,
right,
and I was like, all right, Alex is healthy, then I would say sano. Like, you know, que el Alex es sano. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But like, you know, I guess sana, they're just using like it's healthy because it's like, you know,
in general.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but like,
can you look up origin of sana colita de rana? See what pops up.
Oh, when you Google sana colita de rana, then give like a Wikipedia like
just a translation and shit.
Well, it's because like I didn't look it up because one of the options was like in English. I was just curious to see.
Have you used sana colita de rana?
No.
I
haven't, and I feel like I haven't really needed to. Well, you know what? I guess I could have. Remember Alex broke his arm?
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
But I feel like if he would have been like, "What are you?" He's like,
before we take him to the hospital.
It's funny because I was there. Well, all three of us were there. It's funny because like I just picture like little Alex like there, and we're just all around him in robes like that. And we're like,
like that. I'm gonna light the fucking candles in a circle. Turn off the lights.
Psst, here's a Sprite. Little Alex drinking.
Bring out the Ouija board. We're about to do some fucking chaos magic with Wanda.
When he takes out like a huge ass frasco of fucking Vicks like that.
It's not even in a Vicks. It's just like in a fucking mason jar.
Yeah, well, he's like, give me your arm, little Alex. He's like,
it's all homemade Vicks.
And does he make cold at first?
And then Alex is like, sana, colita de rana. All right, you're good.
¿Ves? El hueso ya está mejor. Chido, toque nada.
Because every time I look it up, like when I just look up origin, it just says that it's a Spanish expression. It's a Spanish saying used by parents all over Latin America to deal with physical pain of their children. However,
physical pain,
However, the interesting part is that the phrase doesn't make any sense. It has to do with the frog's tail.
Yeah, well,
but it doesn't say like, oh, he originated over here. It just says like it's a Latin.
You know what? Like I'm trying to really think back on fucking suppressed memories and shit, and I don't remember ever being told that. Maybe I feel like I have been. Because I've heard it so much in general. But maybe I've never been told that.
What I think
I feel like if I've ever gotten hurt when I was little, it was kind of like, yeah, there. Like there. And then they rub you out, like they rub your back really quick, you know, like, yeah, estás bien. And then boom.
And like they rub you all like heavy handed like that too.
They just scrape your scab and shit. Well, I'm like, fuck, well now I'm bleeding again. You know, like, yeah. I don't think I actually don't.
But I can picture, like, for example, like, mi abuelita saying it, for example. It's not like I'd be not like my mom and dad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It just seems more like, cause it's something that it's from somebody that's more like, and it's weird because I'm not saying that like, you know, like our parents aren't like, you know, caring or anything. But like, I don't know. It just seems like more of like an old person, like, superstition where they're like, this works, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I get you. Yeah, I get you.
They just didn't. You just like jumped up and you're like, I'm ready to keep going.
So, Uli, do you remember anybody telling you that?
Not telling me that, but I just remember like them saying like in jokes.
But you've never been told that?
Yeah, that's where it's used, like you said.
Yeah, like in jokes, like, you know.
Like, oh, he got knocked out. Sana colita de rana. We'll pick him up, you know what I mean? Like,
but yeah, like trying to think about to like, you know, say like I got hurt.
That Nate Robinson fight and shit.
Yeah. You see Alex just run up to him.
I just make him like smell the Vicks and all that. Levántate.
Alex runs in with his Mexican first aid kit like that.
Toma esto.
It's in a foot city bag.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
But we'll end it on that one so everybody can be nice and healthy with that sana colita de rana.
Yeah. And remember to like, subscribe if you're on YouTube hearing us, or to follow on any other platform, or like.
Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram, or we're also on SoundCloud and Spotify. Cool. Or not SoundCloud, iTunes.
Hell yeah. So do that so you can keep up with the Bagos.
Catch you next time then. Peace.
Later.